Om Swastiastu. Thank you for the time that given to our group. Now we are gonna explain about the paper analysis. With our lecturer in this subject is Igusti Ngurah Agung Wijaya Mahardika, SPD MPD. Before we start to the presentation, let me introduce our group first. First, there is Imade Surya Prabawa Adikara, and the second is Dewo Ayu Agung Aris Andiani, and the third is Made Yulia Anindita, and the last one, me, Ida Ayu Made Chasya Pramananjani. First, I will explain about the introduction. First, there's a background of the study. This is what I have read, that the author write this article because the author feel the students have a lack motivation in learning system. And the author suggests a lot of things in learning system. There's a factor, there's the learning process from their teachers are boring, and their teachers using technique teaching based on reading. One of the innovative teaching technique that English teacher can use is to attract the students' attention and foster their motivation in using video as teaching. And the second is research question. Based what I have read in the article, there is a three research question. First, non-specialist language learner perception of the impact of video production on their English learning. And the second is non-specialist language learner perception of the impact of video production on their motivation to learn English in the future. And the last is non-specialist language learner perception of the implementation of video production itself. Next is research gap. Previous studies can improving students' speaking skills and also their public speaking presentation. And the video production is also can use as a tool for developing second language by creating multimodal. Previous study on video production is focused on the student experience and challenge when video productions. And the last is significance of the study. There's a to get know that video can improve their skills. Video production is the facilitated language learning, and it also can improve the motivation listening skills. And the next material will be present with my friend.
Okay, my name is Made Yulia Anita Pratiwi, and I'm going to present the material about methodology. This paper uses mixed methods. Mixed methods research combines elements of quantitative research and qualitative research in order to answer the research question. In this research, we get quantitative data obtained from the questionnaire. We also get qualitative data from interview. Participants are usually considered to be individuals or groups who agree to take part in a research process. The participants of this research are from an intake class of 35 non-specialist English students from the Hinduism Education Department, consisting of 25 female students and 10 male students. Next. Steps in collecting data. First, identify your research aims and the goal of your questionnaire. The aim of this paper is to report on non-specialist undergraduate English learners' perception about the use of video project in learning English, which was adopted to counter students' low English learning motivation. Second, define your target respondents. In this research, the researcher targeted an intake class of 35 non-specialist English students from the Hinduism Education Department, consisting of 25 female students and 10 male students. Third, develop questions for your questionnaire. In this research, the researcher made the questionnaire in Bahasa Indonesia to minimize inaccurate responses due to language barrier. Next. Fourth, choose your question type. In this research, the questionnaire used was a 5-point Likert scale questionnaire with responses ranging from 1, strongly disagree, to 5, strongly agree, and consisted of 15 items based on 3 dimensions. Fifth, run a pilot. In this research, the questionnaire was first piloted on 30 students of another intake class from the same department who were also taught English using video production. And the last one, explore further data. In this research, the interview was conducted to explore further the quantitative data obtained from the questionnaire. Next. The instruments used were questionnaire and semi-structured interviews. Questionnaire is a research instrument that consists of a set of questions that aims to collect information from participants, while semi-structured interviews is a type of interview in which the interviewer asks only a few predetermined questions, while the rest of the questions are not planned in advance. The resulting data from the questionnaire were tabulated and the items in estimations were ranked based on their means. The data was analyzed by using descriptive statistics to get a summary of the data. We find the mean or average and the most frequent rating of the students' perception of the impact of video production on English learning, the students' perception of the impact of video production on students' motivation to learn English in the future, and the students' perception of the implementation of video production itself. The next material will be presented by my friend.
Okay, thank you for the time that's given to me. Before that, I will introduce myself. My name is Imade Surya Prabowo Adhikara, and this time I would like to explain the result of the discussion. First, the results times are about positive student opinions about video production that can improve student skills in speaking, reading, listening, writing, and can easily understand it. Okay, the main that is the from the result for this study from the researchers. It is hope how the study can improve the English speaking skills, especially for the students. Next. The next. Okay. For the result and discussion, this is based on the research questions. Before that, my friend states, the first that is about the student perceptions about the effects of video production on their English learning. First, video production shows that students have a positive perceptions of video production on their English learning with an average dimension of 4.07, and in this first research questions also show about how the video productions can impact or can make the student impacts in English skills, especially in the methods in this video production use about the mixed method, that is the qualitative and quantitative. Move to the second question, that is the student perceptions of the impact of video production on their motivation to learn English in the future. Second, some students claim that they will deliver a better video with a research material, such as never before known facts about their topic. And the third, after students produce the video, they felt a great sense of accomplishment. So in the effect with the production on the motivation, in this method, this is the fun and enjoyable method to the student in learning English, especially because with this video production terms, the student can learn English by attractive way. The third, that is the student perceptions of the implementation of video production. Student response to survey and interviews indicate that they have positive perceptions about the use of video production in learning English. So in this student perception, this is tell about the how the in this implementation video production is incorporated into the elementary, junior, and high school, especially in English learner. Okay, the next material will be delivered with my friends.
Okay, thank you for the time. My name is Dewayu Agung Arisandiani. I'm asking about the result and discussion. where the current research as the different method from previous research, namely YEH 2018 research. When YEH research as Mandarin, which cause students to find in diffuse to understand the vocabulary and cannot improve their reading skill, will course research has improved this where course research requires of focus. It is student already from the source in English, which cause student to be facilitated by the time in reading skill. Next. And next, it is analyzing it that adaptation to student developing their skill in video producing. Teachers also have an important role when teachers are requested to supervise their students, as always pay attention to their student and profit boundaries from students, so that students do not feel too free in producing this video. Apart from produce beautiful video, students must also be able to produce videos that are good and useful from everyone and useful from the calculator. Next. And next, here is a tablet that show the research about table 1 about the descriptive static of learn participation of the impacts of video producing on their English. Table 2 about descriptive static of learn participation of the impacts of video producing on their motivation or learn English in the future. And the last, table 3, descriptive status of learn participation of the invitation of video production. And next, continue with my friend.
Okay, thank you for the time. I will continue again for the conclusions in the study. The conclusions that we have found in the study is the first, that our video production has a positive perception to the learners because they are believed it can improve their English skills such as reading, speaking, writing, and listening. On the other hand, video productions also can improve student motivation in learning by using a fun and enjoyable learning experience. It includes how to deliver results for the students. Next, the second conclusion that we have concluded in this time, that's the outdoor suggestions that is they consider with teacher vigilance in terms video production, so the teachers pay attention with the students' progress. Next, conclusions that is to see the student perceptions about video production. This study should be done on different level. This is depends on the limitation of the study, and from my group there is no limitation of the study, but video productions can apply into elementary, junior, and senior high school with consider about the perception between teachers and student. There is alignment or misalignment perception in terms of video production for English learning. Okay, next. Well, guys, thank you for your great attention to watch this video presentation. I hope you all can catch the point from this video presentation. And I will close this presentation with Paramo Santi. Om Santi, Santi, Santi Om. See you.